Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Makia Rai.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even food, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
And these are topics for today. From World Business Satellite, social networking services in the world of business.
Also from World Business Satellite, a new hypoallergenic metal developed in Japan.
From Takumi, a machine to reinforce seawalls and better protect people and communities from tsunami and floods.
And in Dreamweavers, a prototype maker that's uniting and supporting small workshops in Kyoto that boast world-class manufacturing techniques.
So let's get started. First is a report from TV Tokyo's World Business Satellite.
Now, SNS is a topic that we've talked about in earlier programs, but this time we'll be looking at their business applications.
Well, I know that many companies use SNS, such as Facebook, as part of their promotional and marketing activities.
You're right, and until now, SNS has been primarily a communication tool for individuals, but as you mentioned, it's become critical to the PR strategies of major firms.
Why are businesses interested in using SNS?
Well, a big reason is that it allows companies to interact with customers and communicate about their brands.
So that's quite different from traditional advertising.
Exactly, and brands can use SNS as a platform from which to send relevant information to customers who want it, and also can build a loyal base of customers.
And those customers, in turn, play a role in PR.
Yes, because people who like a company's products will tend to spread word to others, which will raise product or brand recognition.
But I know not everything about SNS is positive.
Yes, you're right, and there's the risk of personal information leaking out, and or messages may be misconstrued or taken out of context, causing a backlash. And so it goes without saying that SNS needs to be used with caution, as with other media.
So is there anything that companies can do to protect themselves?
Yes, there are, and in fact, new business specialized SNS with priority on functionality and safety are coming onto the market, and we have a report on some of them, so take a look.
Late April. In one room of a building in Nihonbashi, Tokyo, is a group of people in suits. They're attending an event for employees of major companies and entrepreneurial ventures to discuss ideas for new businesses. After the event, a get-together is held.
I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce all of you to 8.
This man is Naotake Hibiya of Sansan, which developed a name card management application called 8.
You can exchange name cards without the need for actual name cards.
Following Mr. Hibiya's explanation on a smartphone,
I got it.
Wow, amazing. That's great.
profiles of the attendees appear on the display one after another. On the right-hand side, there's a name card exchange tab. Tap it, and the smartphones link up to complete the transfer of name card data. 8 went into service in 2012. Originally, its sole function was to manage name cards on smartphones. From last year, they started adding other functions, such as status updates similar to Facebook and like buttons. What's more,
There's an SNS-like factor. You can also exchange information that's not written on name cards on the spot. For example, what company a person was working at before.
in the case of this man, he was previously with companies such as Gulliver and Cyber Agent, and his work experience is clearly displayed. When changing jobs or transferring to new departments, people who are connected are notified.
I think it's the best service to tell others when you've changed companies. In terms of that, 8 has gotten a much bigger response from users than Facebook.
An office building in Tokyo. This woman, who just arrived for work, puts all her personal items in a transparent bag before entering the office and leaves her smartphone in a locker. This is the operation center, which is strictly managed. It's one of the rooms where 8's name card data is entered into the system. In fact, data input at 8 is primarily carried out manually. When a user takes a picture of a name card, it's usually converted into data within 24 hours. As name cards don't have a standard form, human eyes are indispensable. Name cards are automatically segmented into several parts and categorized by information such as company name, position, and person's name. Then, another staff member inputs the characters and handles the data conversion. To prevent information leaks, staff members aren't shown the entire name card. 8 users already exceed 1 million. Usage is free, and the company is aiming to generate revenue by introducing ads and linking up with recruitment services. Their goal is to replace Facebook as the SNS for business.
By taking name cards, which are the starting point of communication online, we believe we can also naturally bring business communication onto the 8 platform. Japan has a name card culture, so we think it can naturally become a business network that Japanese people can use.
Saibozu in Nihonbashi, Tokyo. This company is also eyeing business use SNS. In November of last year, they started a service called Saibozu Live Timeline. Visually, it looks very similar to Line.
We want people who use services like Line and mailing lists to know about what we offer.
The biggest difference with Line is the box-shaped icon on the upper right-hand corner. From there, users can share even schedules and files, such as Excel spreadsheets, with group members. Because there's no function to publicize the information outside a group, they say security is high. These functions can also be used on desktop PCs. This is Mutsumi-cho Clinic in Yokohama. They also use Saibozu Live. The names of patients are set as group names, allowing staff members and external nurses, pharmacists, and dentists to share information. No one outside groups can see the information. This is the director, Kan Asahina. He gets into a car with staff members to go to a patient's home.
Hello.
On this day, they visit a 68-year-old man.
Just now, I heard you drank some pain medication. Is it working? If you want to go back to the hospital, we can call them right away. But how do you feel? I don't want to go just yet. So no hospital? Okay, I got it.
During the examination, a staff member records the exchanges between Mr. Asahina and the patient. After returning to the clinic, we asked to see the record they took earlier.
Records of the consultations are all here. So this is the record of the visit just now?
The conversations with the patient earlier are all recorded. By sharing such information, the entire medical staff is made aware of the patient's ideas and feelings about their condition. Compared to when they relied on telephones and fax machines, They say work efficiency has significantly improved. What's more, as different experts add in information, they say the service quality is also better.
When we first started using this, we learned how important it was from the family of the very first patient. They said that what they said was properly communicated to others and that they felt supported. They taught me that just sharing information can help support people.
The spread of business use SNS may change the way people work and work itself.